surrender, because there's like a stuck energy. You maybe want like the Dawn of Swords, or yeah, the Dawn of Swords is like curious and seeing what somebody is doing, and it feels like there is still like it's hard to move on from something. So there's like a sense of like waiting for an opportunity, but then we have the Hangman, which is saying that there's a need to release and let go, okay, for things to like naturally come to you. But there is a lot of like wanting to communicate. There is some like communication either coming through, because this is about a messenger. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you could go ahead and click in the description box below, and there will be a link there that says book a reading, and that's how you can book a reading with me. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. The Ten of Swords. Okay, there's some type of betrayal or something where it's hard to overcome or accept, or this could be a very painful time to where it's like you're in the process of accepting things, because the Hangman is like basically saying that there is something that you're either holding on to very tightly, or that there's something here that it's just hard to let go, and that could be simply trying to heal from something. There is some clarity and truth or something here with the Justice card. We're going to clarify that. But there's like a lot of stalling out, like feeling kind of like stagnant when it comes to this situation. Looks like somebody's making a choice. Ooh, Nine of Swords and the Emperor energy. Someone's making a choice. There's a lot of messages. That's all I could say. So if you're not talking to this person, however, there are some small messages coming in. A lot of curiosity, a lot of like want to communicate. I'm seeing that. And the Knight of Wands is like, okay, on the pursuit. And this is in your energy here. Oh, Ten of Swords. Seven of Wands. I feel here with the Knight of Wands just coming in, this is about having passion. This is about like moving in your own pace, but like going after your wants, pursuing your dreams here. And while you're doing that, I feel that something here, it's like you're wanting, it's like there's a lot of holding back and like a need to like defend yourself or protect yourself due to this pain. Maybe due to somebody's reckless behavior, but it can't help but want to pursue something. Okay, but it looks like either way you're moving. Like you're moving, like something's not keeping you physically stuck. It's like you're moving, you're still working, you're still doing things, you're still going after your passion, but it can't help but like something may have been revealed to defend yourself, to protect your heart because of this pain. And that's the challenge, is the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Someone here wants to make up. It looks like Five of Swords, like they're not wanting to play games anymore. They know you're the Empress, you're the prize, you're the comforter. Like you bring so much love and abundance towards this person. And it feels like they want to speak some type of truce with you. So something that was injustice or someone that was careless and reckless brought a lot of pain to you to where you gave up. Okay, it looks like you gave up on this energy. There's like a lot of want and hope of healing and like working on yourself, but there was a need to drop some burden. So I feel like you had to drop it, but you're still going through the aftermath, right? The aftermath, the pain of somebody's actions. We do have the Tower. Yeah, somebody here, it's like walking away in their mind. It's like they see you walking away. They're feeling you emotionally detached from them. They're feeling like, that this is very difficult for them to handle. This is like a very big Tower moment. Someone's going through extreme Tower moment that could have affected you because of their resistance to change, because of them not learning the lessons. And like it's even kind of like someone's life is falling apart here. And with the Hermit, there's a lot of isolation with the Hermit. The Hermit is like somebody still needing to find that light at the end of the tunnel. It's not easy to do. It isn't. The Hermit energy is like trying to soul search. And when it's in the reverse, this can be like somebody's having a hard time finding their way. So it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just like there's a I feel like somebody's like doesn't want you to be in this tower with them because it's like they don't know their way, but at the same time they can't help but to want to be honest with you, but also not hurt you. But it hurts. The Hermit is showing a lot here too. Like somebody lost their way. Someone lost their way. There's a lot of loneliness coming from this person. King of Coins, Knight of Swords. The Hangman, still stuck. There's like something that needs to be surrendered here. Alright, we have the Emperor, the Six of Coins, and Knight of Swords. When we have the King of Coins energy, this is somebody who lacks either financial, they could be procrastinating, not reliable, unstable, and this can be something that's really, like, there's a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights over this. We also have the Six of Coins with the Emperor, so this is making a very wise choice. The Emperor energy is here to bring balance. The Emperor is more of an energy that is more about structure and authority. So when we talk about this in a love way, there can be some, how do I say it? There can be using more logic in your love. So I'm seeing when you have the Emperor, there's maybe some unexpressed emotions here. But there's a need to be disciplined in some area of your life and this person's life to bring something in a more balance into your connection, to have that equal give and take. We do have this Knight of Swords, we do have this Knight of Wands, but there is this Magician, and it feels like the Queen of Swords is not going to have this trickery or these lies. You know, there is maybe some confessions or things that you have found out, but the Magician is like, the Queen of Swords is here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, is basically saying, like, I don't want any more bullshit. Like, you're seeing clearly about this trickery. And there is a lot of movement. There is a Knight of Swords and a Knight of Wands, so there's, like, a lot of movement here. But there's, like, a conversation regarding, like, this King of Pentacles. And there may be something here with the Page of Wands that something comes through as in someone's curious to talk about more commitment or more stability within one's life. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, and that is really, really fast energy. That is like really quick. It could either be very defensive or it could be very focused and determined. And then we have this Knight of Wands, which is like on the pursuit. And but like you're on this like there could be some anger here still, but it's like you're still taking action in your life. There's a lack of like direction, but there's also a new feeling of like exploring something. There's exploring and more freedom coming in here. But the King of Coins, I don't know. The King of Coins is it's sometimes not reliable at all. Like they can't even get their own stuff together. So there's in the outcome, like there is a need for more honesty. There is a need to let go of this careless energy. But I feel like this is what the problem was. And still, they're showing very uncommittal. Like, can this person commit? It is showing like a very uncommittal energy to where someone's needing to make this big decision in the outcome. Because someone is not in the right mind to be making it right now for themselves. So for this situation, it seems like the Emperor is making the decision. And the Emperor is a major arcana. It's for the long run. It's like making a very smart decision about like your experience in the past. I just see a lot of page energy, a lot of immaturity coming from this situation for sure. Yeah, this person feels terrible for hurting you. This was just a fling. I feel like I can't give you what you need. I gave into temptation, and then I was pretending to be someone else. Okay, I don't feel like this person wanted to hurt you. I feel like they were hurting themselves in the process, and then somehow you got burned. Like you got hurt really bad in the process of this. And this is their own doing. Even the universe or the divine is intervening in this because this is just showing like someone here is not who they say they were, but at the same time, like when they are clear-minded, they don't want to hurt you, but they can't help but to give in to temptation or give in to their reckless ways sometimes, which is showing an like someone you can't really trust emotionally, someone you can't trust financially, someone you can't really trust with your heart. Because the challenge is an impulsive, like careless person. But it's like they want to make something right with you. You're the one and the only one. I feel like you made this, like you're the first one that ever made somebody feel this way. Don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. My heart is opening and I'm ready. And heart, I love you. Broken, the damage has already been done and I don't know how to pick up the pieces. I feel the overall energy is that Ten of Swords. It is that feeling of hurt and pain. It looks like something here comes to balance, though, when a decision is being made, a decisive decision, because the Emperor does not mess around. Divine counterpart. So something here is very divine. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. Something could have been of just a fling with somebody here, but they don't want to lose you. And then I am seeing that somebody may have been very careless, which they did interact with people that felt like it was just a fling. But they're realizing that they love you. Like maybe it started off as something that was very, like, they thought of it like that. But now it feels like they are pretty much into you. But they give in, it's just a very hard energy to even trust with what they're feeling, what they're singing, what they're doing. And it even shows in the near future, like, okay, someone's not being reliable still. Someone's not getting their life together. Delays in making decision. Pure heart. Yeah, there is delays of making decision. Okay, Spirit is saying choose wisely when it comes to this person. Clear and ground your energy, spiritual protection, and let go of dependencies. Go it alone. Go at it alone. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying. Like sometimes people will be in this tower for a very long time, and this is like you're operating from a very pure, beautiful heart, but there is a decision to be made to be there for someone, but not put your whole heart and hopes into something where someone's going through a tower moment, where someone is isolating and being lonely with themselves, where they can't even be in a connection, and someone even in the near future is having that's not reliable. So it's like the Emperor has to make the decision, and that's where I'm saying, like, Spirit is saying, clear and ground your energy, let go of any dependency, like make a decision for yourself on how you view the situation. Because we can't get everything right now when we need it. Literally, this person's life is falling apart. It looks like their life's falling apart. Looks like they are having multiple tower moments. They're stuck. They can't get out of something here, and it's affecting you. And now that you're kind of, in this Emperor energy, it's like, okay, well, I have my own wisdom. I have my own thoughts. I have the Emperor's very powerful. You have the power all along. So there may be something here where Spirit's like, you need to protect yourself. You are an earth angel, okay? But there's a decision. A decision needs to be made. Like, sit with yourself with that decision and make that decision. Change your perspective. Let go, let God type of energy, okay? And any dependencies that you may have, let those go too. Like your own self, attachments or thoughts or however, okay? Because there's something here where Spirit's like, it's not going to be on your timing. It's going to be on the divine timing. And you may not even know if this person will even just like commit in the long run, because it is showing the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you guys, let me get you some advice. I'm sorry. Oops. Let me get you more advice here. Change and break free. All right, so Spirit is saying you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, and be you, and trust that those who love you will be there for you. And patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's just a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in the moment. Have patience. It will